Good morning. Okay, so obviously back in the bathroom. I wanted to do a quick get ready video, or get ready with me video this morning. I am getting ready. It's a Sunday morning, and I had a good friend request that I do another look with the Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and Jackie Aina palette. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I have nothing on my face. I have not primed. I've only washed. I kind of like did my hair, even though it's not great, but this is what we're going to roll with today. And I just didn't wash my face, brush my teeth, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm still even in my pajamas. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am going to go ahead and start with the Wander Beauty. I showed this in my last video, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it a little bit more in depth this time. So this is the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. And this stuff is the first Wander Beauty product that I've ever been like, okay, yeah, I'm with you, Wander Beauty. It looks a lot like the Farsali Unicorn Tears. See, it looks like that. It does have a sheen to it, so it does leave like little glitters on the face. So just be aware of that. It's not going to be this just, you know, sheeny thing. It actually does have silver glitter in it, and I do see them on my face. Not tons of them. Like, it's almost like there's certain pieces that just aren't as fine as the rest of them, which I don't feel them. It's just kind of like little oddball pieces. So not a deal breaker for me. This stuff goes into the skin like that. It does, at first I said that it like absorbed right away and didn't leave behind sticky. It does leave behind sticky. So it's like you can see like my skin coming out. Like it does leave behind a tacky feel, but that's okay because it's a primer. And today, I'm going to go a little more in depth with the new foundation I got. I'm addicted to this stuff, the Matte Velvet Skin by Makeup Forever, and I have the shade Y355. And before, when I showed it to you, I had applied it with my fingers. Well, today we're going to go ahead and use my beauty sponge, which is just a standard Real Technique sponge. I'm kind of excited to see how this goes. I'll probably speed this part up. There's nothing overly fascinating about watching. There's nothing overly fascinating about watching somebody put their foundation on their skin. Are you gonna make it?
Yeah.
Yeah? You made a big turd.
Yeah.
Okay, got her cleaned up out the door. I love this foundation. I'm looking a little pale. Yes, I know, because I've got the big white light on right now just to really highlight the eyeshadow. That's really why I chose to make it so bright. So hopefully, you know, I know I look like Casper right now, I know. But it's really absorbed already. Like, it's still a little tacky to the touch, but not like every other foundation I own where I have to set it with a powder. I don't feel like my face is going to crack. It's not overly drying. I do have dry to combo skin. It's a little bit more combo in the summer months than it is in the winter months. So now I'm going to go in. This is the Becca, I always forget this name, the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I am still fully sold on this powder, and I am so glad I got it in my BoxyCharm because I almost bought a backup at the VIB sale. Like, I know I only bought 2 items, but I was literally looking at these going, maybe I should buy a backup while it's on sale. But I think they do one more sale closer to the holidays, I'm pretty sure, like 20 off of a $50 purchase or something, which that's not hard to do. Like, those of you who shop at Sephora know, like, we could do that in a matter of minutes. Now you can see like I'm using like a stamping motion. I have found that to be the most effective way to use this powder. It is very finely milled, so it tends to fly everywhere. You can like see as I'm dabbing how much is like coming up out of the container itself, and I'm using a very gentle touch. You just don't want to waste it. I mean, because this is not cheap. You don't get a lot of product. and it's I think $38 or $39. So you definitely don't want to be just letting this fly out into the world. And remember, you have to keep it closed very tightly or it will dry out because it's 50% water. I'm gonna bronze today with my Benefit Hoola bronzer, which is an oldie but a goodie. I didn't want a big one. I wanted a travel size because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. So I wanted something smaller, and I got it in a kit on Black Friday. So it was actually a really good deal. I got a whole handful of little Benefit items. I don't know what my kids are doing, I'm sorry. A whole handful of little Benefit items for $10 or $15. It was a really good deal. That's like, I would highly recommend Black Friday shopping at Ulta and Sephora if you are into like the bigger ticket items, but you want to save some money. And I know I look like I just smeared brown all over my face. I know. I'll preface this for those of you who have never watched me before. My cheeks eat the product. I must have super special bionic cheeks or something, because whenever I apply cheek color, it is drastically diminished even when I, like, by the time I walk out the door. So I'm very heavy-handed, and I know it looks insane. Like, that's intense. Like, I know it looks insane, but you know, keep in mind I do have you on a very bright mirror for starters, and my face is going to eat half of this color before I even walk out the door. I always contour along my hairline because I have a large forehead. It's like a big old white billboard on the top of my face. So I love to add a little color around the hairline. My hair is wonky today. I don't know. It's okay. My voice is picking up okay. I'm talking kind of quiet. I don't understand why. I just kind of am. Feeling kind of demure today. Subdued. Okay. So there's that, and then I always clean my brush off along my turkey neck. And I do it like right here too. Kind of give it a little color. With this one called, this Wet n Wild blush called Dare to Soar, and yes, it's intense, I know. So lighter hand, you can see I'm doing like a bouncing motion. Like I'm bounce, 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 bump. Slapped, which is exactly what I want. And I know it's insane, but trust me, when I walk out the door, I will look like I barely have cheek color on. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten in the car and my husband's been like, why are you so pale? It's because my face has eaten my cheek color. I've tried setting sprays, I tried primers, like nothing works. It's just what happens. I don't know if it's from me touching my face or my kids touching my face. I don't know. Okay. So, I've got this really crazy blush on now, which I think I might have gotten too heavy-handed with now that I look at it. Oh, it's so bright. It's so pretty. It's pretty bright, though. Lighter one called Hummingbird Hype. And let's tone it down a tiny bit. I know. Intense, right? It's okay. It won't be. Trust. Just watch it disappear off my face now. Like I don't know, it's like a phenomenon. I was thinking about playing with the purples because I haven't done that yet. I did play with the Wigglies and the gold, and of course I did my video with the sponsored, I'm sorry. So I'm thinking these pinks are really pretty though. Pink, purple, pink, purple, pink, purple, pink, purple. Let's do pink. Let's do pink. I pulled out my Anastasia Sultry like I did in that video, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with Birch. I want to keep this look a little bit lighter than the last couple looks I did because it's Sunday. We're going to be going to my father-in-law's. Like, I don't need to do a full glam face, which probably I say that now and it's going to turn into a full glam face. We'll see what happens. This is the Tetris and Ipsy collab brush, and I love it. It's like the perfect size for my eyes because I have tiny eyes, so it's the perfect size. See how much lighter my blush is already? I'm telling you, it's a phenomenon. I don't know. Craziness. Where does the blush go? Moving on. Okay. I'm going to go into Pinker. I'm actually going to do it with a brush. So I can't show you. Pinker is right here. This is Pinker. A lovely pink, matte pink. And it looks like it has little bits of glitter in it, so, but not like chunky glitter, like just like little flecks. I don't know what the point of it is, but. It's applying a little patchy. I'm gonna go back in with the same brush. I didn't add more product to this brush. I just want to blend it and see what we got here. And it's a little bit of a hot mess. I'm just doing a tapping. The color is gorgeous, like beautiful. Let's handle Fallout Central. I'm gonna brush it away, dust it right away, no big deal. I'm gonna skip the brush and go right in and try to see what happens if I go right in with the finger, because it really applied a lot better with the finger. I'm gonna go ahead and see what happens. Still some fallout, which is okay, but look how much better that applied. So much nicer. Look at all that mess though. Just goes to show you that not every makeup look goes the way you think it's going to. My little beauty sponge, and I'm gonna try that first and see what happens. I did not add any excess product. I'm literally just using the combo of the, or add extra product. I'm using the excess and the combo of the white. Or the wet, I mean. Yeah. It's gone. Now I want to go in with Supreme, which is another matte pink. That's the more bubblegum pink shade. I'm going to do that right in the center of the lid here. I'm going to do it again with my finger. Oh yes, honey. Do you ever see that comedian, I don't know her name, where she imitates the nail salon girls and she goes, honey, you love it so much. I think about her a lot. I think about that skit. You know you do your nails, you know have boyfriend. I'll try to link it below. It's actually really funny. That's pink. We got Pepto-Bismol pink on our lids today. Who loves Pepto-Bismol pink? I do. Well, see, now this look is getting out of hand. This is supposed to be a wearable day look. It's very quickly turning into Party Central. Like I could go party with Jeffree Star and Barbie right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little blendy blendy. Do a little blendy blendy. I want to do the inner corner, then I'm going to do the brow bone. Okay. Inner corner, let's go in with Soleil, Olay, Soleil. I love using my fingers for my eyeshadow, and maybe it makes some of you out there squirm. But I like it. I feel like I have really good control. I can get a seamless blend that I can't quite replicate with a brush. And as long as you are the only one sticking your fingers in your makeup and you're using clean hands, you shouldn't contract an infection. You should be okay. You shouldn't be sharing your makeup anyways. I've said that before on this channel, and I will say it over and over again. Now, there's no matte white in the shade for my brow bone, so I have to pop back over to Sultry, and I'm gonna use Fresh, which is my go-to. Using it to clean up all my misfortunes. little bit of foundation, just this tiny little baby dot. And I'm gonna get my spongy back out because he's kind of run his course. I'm just gonna lightly go around and just clean up this area a little bit, just because I feel like we got a little overzealous. I'm gonna go in with this pinker color because apparently I am a sadist, and I love how this color looks. This is like a really beautiful rose, but it is so easy to screw up. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. We did okay. We held our own. Pinker again on this side, of course. Let's take Supreme because we're over the top. A little bit of Soleil, that gold color, and go right there. Right there. And start with my Makeup Geek eyeliner in the shade Nude. This is a retractable liner and I love it so much. I'm going to go in and line my top and my upper and lower line a little bit. Well, my lower line, but my upper line definitely. This is Cosmic Brown, and this is an Avon glitter sticks. Avon True Color Glimmer Stick in the shade Cosmic Brown. I am in love. Again, it's a retractable liner. It is super creamy, and I'm really like falling in love with the whole Avon thing lately. Like, I'm a representative, and I kind of just signed up on a whim, honestly. I kind of just said, well, you know, I'm going to sign up, you know, help a friend. And, you know, I always kind of liked Avon back in my younger days, but I haven't had a rep in like years. So I was like, you know, I'll just sign up and personal use, and if anybody I know wants to order something cool, well, let me tell you, like, they really are not bad at all. And they are affordable. Like, this eyeliner is $3.99 and it stays all day. It is not creasing all over my face, and I do a very tiny little bit right here. And it just alters the shape of your eye just a little bit, like, just gives them a more rounded appearance. I'm gonna go ahead and do my 2 mascara trick that I always do. I'm going to start with the Avon True Color, or the Love It First Lash Mascara. I have been loving this. Really, really affordable, on sale for $8.99 right now. Avon Love It First Lash Mascara. I've been loving this. And then I top it with this Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. I am loving this too. I got this in a Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, I believe it was. And this is like so heavy. I was just feeling these the other day because I was holding them both, and I've mentioned before how much of a packaging snob I am, so I'm like sitting here holding them, and this one's a lot lighter than this one. This is so heavy. I was just thinking, like, if you were ever, like, God forbid, had to hit somebody, like attack somebody, like, you could hit them with this and like take them out. Like, it's a weapon in disguise. It's legit that heavy. Like, it's heavy. If you ever have a chance to hold one, you should. I just love the packaging though. It's beautiful. This one is beautiful. It looks great. It's just not as like bougie as this one, but this one's also $8.99 right now, and this one I believe is in the 20s. So, you know, that's just how it goes. So how I go ahead and do this is I open both tubes at once. So I have it open like this, and then I open it like this, and then I do one eye at a time, because when you do one eye at a time, you don't have that dry down, so it helps eliminate that clumping that can happen. Come here, Jackie. That's what I'm gonna call this palette, by the way, Jackie. All right, Jackie, let's go. Now you can tell I've made some mistakes like down in there and then up in there. let it dry. Let it dry. Your first instinct is like to go and wipe it away. Don't. Let it go. Now I'm going to go in with the liquid lash extensions, and I said this in my last video, but I will repeat it again in case you have not watched that one or haven't watched it yet. Shameless plug. If you take this and go from the middle of your lash and up, you get a much better result. If you try to start at the base of the lashes with this on top of a secondary mascara, it tends to clump very quickly. But this has tubes, so you actually are building on your lash that's already there, so you don't need to tube down at the root. It just gives you more length and volume. A spoolie brush around, and you can fluff and fix when you get a little overzealous. For the lips today, I'm going to go in with my Kokie Professionals Kissable Liquid Lipstick in Matte Rouge. This is in the shade Desire. No liner today. I bought this at Rite Aid. So we're still in my bathroom. I want to go ahead and film the outro with regular lights. You could see that I do not look insane. I know it looks heavy in that bright light because you're seeing everything so magnified and, you know, intense. So you can see that, like, even my cheeks, they're looking much more normal. They're still a little dark, but again, I'm not leaving for another half hour, so they have time to thin out. You can see the eyes are really pretty. Like, I love this palette. I think it's great. I think that shade Pinker is a stinker. That shade Pinker is a stinker, and you just got to be careful with it because it's going to give you fallout and it's going to give you trouble. It's a little bit hard to deal with. And but I hope you all like this video. I hope you subscribe and hit that like button. And if you want me to do one more look with Jackie, I will. I could do that shade Wigglies and kind of do like a fall look to show you kind of what that looks like. And I hope you all have an amazing Sunday, and I will talk to you later. Bye.